Hello, Serendipity students and ladybugs. All this week, the ladybugs are learning about animals on the farm, and I did an experiment with them where I put some eggs in different kinds of liquids to see what would happen to them. I used raw eggs in the shell, and I placed one egg yesterday morning in a cup of water. And then I put another one in orange juice. And I put another egg in some Coke. And another egg I put in white vinegar. I wanted to see what would happen to each of these eggs. So if you look at the egg in the water, do you think the water changed anything about this egg? This egg pretty much looks, well, it does. It looks exactly as it did when I put it in the water. It is just a regular egg in its shell. And the one in the orange juice, there's a little bit of a reaction with the shell for the one in the orange juice. The shell doesn't feel as smooth as it used to, but I can feel like almost like a sandy feeling when I pull it out of the orange juice, and that's because the acidity in the orange juice, the acids in it, are eating away at the shell, okay? They haven't finished eating away at the shell completely. There's still a lot of shell left to go, but I can really feel it when I rub my finger on there. You can see I get a little bit, I don't know if you can see it, but I get a little bit of residue. It's kind of hard to see in this light, but you can see it's not completely smooth. With a little bit of stuff on it. Now the egg that's in the Coke doesn't really do too much to change the egg itself, except, wow, look at what color it made it. All brown and stained. So I would say that maybe Coca-Cola isn't the best thing for your teeth, okay? Because you can take a look at this egg and you can see what the Coca-Cola is doing to the eggshell. It's turning it very brown, okay? All right. But the Coke is not eating away at the shell. And if I rub, I can get some of the Coke stain off of there, okay? So maybe if I took a toothbrush and some toothpaste and I brushed it, I'd probably be able to get some off of there as well. But the Coke does some nasty things to the egg, that's for sure. Now the most dramatic thing is the vinegar, okay? Because the vinegar is highly acidic and the acid eats away at the shell. As soon as you put the egg into the glass with the white vinegar, it started to foam up and bubble immediately. And you can see it still has a lot of bubbles. You can see the bubbles on top. You can see bubbles on the egg. But do you notice anything else different about this egg? This is a big egg. All of these eggs came from the same carton, and they were all the same size. So I'm going to take the egg that was in the water, I'm going to put it in this pan right here, and then I'm going to pull out the egg that's in the vinegar and put it in the pan next to it, and let's see if you can see a difference between the two eggs. I'm going to take a little bit of the vinegar off of there. This one that was in the vinegar is definitely much bigger, but this used to be this size. Also, watch what happens when I push down on this egg. Can you see it moving? It's soft. It's soft like a rubber ball. You can see me pressing it down in here, and it's very soft. Will that happen if I press this egg? I'm pressing this egg, but nothing like that is happening. But I have this egg, and it is very soft. I can press into it with my thumb, and it is like a rubber ball. You can actually bounce one of these eggs, but a very short distance, and then it will break. So I might do that tomorrow after letting it sit another day in the vinegar to get a little bit more rubbery, and then maybe I will do a little experiment where I will see how far I can drop it into this plate. Okay? So stay tuned for that. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Hopefully, I won't get too messy when I do it. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed looking at the results of our egg experiment. And I will come back tomorrow and see how far can I drop this egg before it bursts open, because it is still a raw egg inside. Who knows what will happen? Have a great day. Miss you all. Bye-bye.